Welcome, everybody. Jose J. Garcia with Garcia Home University. Let's do deals Tuesday. Every Tuesday has not changed. So, like I was saying before we started, I know there was an email with confusion, but nope. Until we actually let y'all all know, and of course, drop it on all of our social media, it has not changed. I even talked about moving it to Wednesday at one point. Not going to happen yet either. So, but all right, we'll go ahead and get started on here. A couple announcements prior to that. Like I said, just stay on the lookout for those emails. If you're not receiving those emails, let me know. Send me an email directly, j@garciaamhu.com. I'm sure to get posted on the comments section as well here in a few minutes. But send me an email. I want to make sure that everybody is getting those emails because especially the spreadsheet was giving us issues all around. It wasn't uploading on Facebook. It wasn't sending. It just a nonsense headache on that. Now it is a spreadsheet, Excel. That when we first started, it was kind of just putting them together, a couple of deals here and there. So it grew. Of course, that's a great thing. But with as many tabs as there are now, it just I guess it becomes a bigger and bigger file. So we did create a Google Doc spreadsheet at this point, so it's a lot easier to post online and of course send it to y'all. So if anybody does get missed, just send me an email. I will forward it to you. Um, on there. No, it is the same Google every time. So when we do update it, it updates within a couple minutes. So you can actually see all changes that I'm making throughout the week now by just clicking on that. And of course, you can always go to Let's Do Deals Facebook. It is posted on Wednesday as a recap, and you can just click it off of there as well. But okay, we'll get started on here. If anybody has a deal to present, just drop a comment or speak up. I'll open the floor, and you're welcome to present that deal. A couple people are interested in the mobile home park, from what I understand. I got some emails on that, so we will be sending those over to Connor and getting y'all connected. So whoever that is, if you're on the call tonight, we got that working on as well. So okay, let's see. We'll leave these announcements for the end. So okay, so I need y'all's help. I'm gonna tell you why here in a minute. Okay, so this is the new spreadsheet, as you can see. Hopefully, all you can see it at this time. And I'm blowing up on emails over here. All right, now I mentioned this last week, and I mentioned this slightly the week before. We have a bit of inventory, and we got a lot of inventory. Now, some people have asked about Tennessee. There's a lot. There's a couple locations that are coming there. Humboldt, and I can never remember the other. Memphis. It's right in front of me. And Memphis. We have about 20 in Memphis, and about close to that in Humboldt, Tennessee. So that's going to be a big state coming up that we're going to be working in. Alabama, we just picked up a couple of deals. There is an investor that's interested in those, so not going to consider him pending just yet, but he does have dibs on that one. So we'll be talking about that one tomorrow morning, breaking those down. But all in all is before I start, because I haven't even gotten pictures of all these deals that I'm getting, and I don't want to keep posting stuff without all the specifics, details, at least let you see inside of the deals. So until I get all that information, I'm going to wait until I start posting in here. That being said, however, we have a lot of inventory that is still sitting around in here. Now, if you have not been to the spreadsheet here lately, we did a price drop. This will be the only price drop that I do on these. After this, I am going to blast all these deals on Craigslist, Let Go Classified, and they will all go, just not the investors. So if anybody's interested in these, let me know. One thing that I was talking to investor partner, and they were mentioning, at that price drop now, this one, for instance, let's take in mind. Single wide, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, park located in One Robbins. Lot rent is 300, and it does include water, by the way, in this 300. Home is being sold now for 1,500. It was 2,500. Rental rates in the area 650, 675, give or take. Resale value 18 to 20K. If you finance, do RTO, create a note. You can not only raise these numbers, but also these as well. You have interest at this point. So the numbers start looking a little better. Some of you don't want to hold on to properties. I don't know why. It's greatest wealth of income, right? Passive income. So, but that being said, at this point, from 2,500 to 1,500, it is a no-brainer. It is a deal. It is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. I mean, even if you were to say, I don't know how to get started, I don't know the next steps, I don't have a contractor, excuse after excuse, well, you could actually hire me. Now, I'm not going to take many more of you because I realize I have a lot of coachings. My Wednesday and Thursdays at this point is from morning to afternoon, hour after hour. Now, I love it. But bottom line is I never want to give anybody short of 100%. So I will take a couple of y'all, but I mean, again, what I was getting at is that even if you were to do the 1500 and do the back pocket access, you're still at a discount from what this property was. So keep that in mind. And that's me walking you step by step from start to finish. I'm just going to run by these pretty quickly here. I've only added a couple at this time. We're going to clear some of this inventory, and then I'm going to start adding a lot of inventory. Central Georgia. I've mentioned this a few times in Millersville, Georgia, and Greensboro, Georgia. Got a lot of inventory coming there as well, so a lot more to come. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1800. I don't remember what it was, but it was dropped. Lot rent November, so you got time. You know, that's one of the beauties of not having to pay for holding costs is, you know, you got utilities, you got insurance, you got the home, but you don't want to pay lot rent because, of course, it's just one more expense. Well, you don't have to in this part, not in that home. You got a 2-bedroom coming up. If I'm not moving too fast here for y'all. 1500 for this one property, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. The majority is just a giant mess. As you can see, the electrical, everything is there. Faceplate is missing, but everything that you need is there. A lot of these are in the same park, by the way, in Macon, Georgia. This one here is just full of crap, to say the least, right? I actually had a contractor go into this, and I'm going to talk to you about contractors. I had a contractor in here, and he talked about he had to climb over to get to the back room, so that was interesting. Let's see here. Okay. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 300 lot rent, 1500 for this one. Same rental and same resale value. All these are going to be similar too, just because they're all in the same area. Same thing, 2-1. The only thing you're seeing at this point is the price drops. So now a lot of you are asking, will you JV with us? Will you JV? Yes and no. Okay. This one is only a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. The rent for this in the area is, however, $550 to about $575, and I mean for only $500 again. You know, you can't beat these prices at this point. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide, 1500. And again, pictures. And again, you take your time and you open the spreadsheet and you look at these, and you can ask me further questions if you like. I'd be happy to answer any of the above. So this is one I was actually going to keep. If nobody got it this week, this is my next one, because I do have a bit of contractors in the area now. I'm going to talk to you about contractors. Lot 51, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1500 only. Next one. This one here, the reason it's a bit more is the park has lost quite a bit on lot rent. They went through a pretty serious, extensive, long time of trying to evict. That was kind of like one of those COVID things, and they just have a bill in a sense, and they like to get their funds back. So 4K would cover the majority of that. So, but that is a double wide, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now that one is resale 23 to 26K, 750 plus. So you do the math. A lot of you wondering, what is my spread? 300 minus 750 is what? That's a good spread, right? Next one is 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1500 only. All these are in Macon. Moving down to Albany. This one's still pending, so y'all avoid this one for a second. This one here is the direct seller. I like the lady, very sweet, but she's just kind of on the verge, and we're going to wait on this one. That's all I'm going to say to this one here. We still got one of these in Dunes Mobile Home Park. For those of you that are aware about that park down in Albany, lot 55 did sell this week, so it is gone, but you still have lot 45, which is similar to 2-bedroom, 1-bath. If you look at the inside, it is minimal what it needs. I mean, these are no brainers to invest in. We got an additional one down in another park. It's called Bluff Mobile Home Park, and it's about 30 minutes away from, you know, the Albany Park we're investing in. Now, address, location, specific details, all that is provided to you upon an email. So if you want more specifics, yes, we have them. Size of the home, year, make, model. I don't post it on here. It'd take me all day to do all that, so I'm not going to do that. But if you're interested on it, of course, when you get the paperwork anyway, it's all there. So, and yes, taxes are paid on these homes. Of course, everything that we sell you off of here, we've already done a due diligence. We do so much behind the scenes that I think a lot of times is missed. Like, for instance, okay, when I first got started investing, I went through many no's. No, we don't need your service. No, we don't do that here. And I can't even imagine what I was saying. I don't recall, but I'm sure I was saying all the wrong things anyway. So that's why they didn't want me in there. But for you all, when I'm presenting all these in parks, you know, they understand my concept because it's part of my interview with the park owners directly, not just park management. So they understand what we're going to come in and do. They understand that a lot of you are investors that work by my side in a sense, and then students of mine, GMHU. So they know that it is going to be investors coming in to sublease the homes and our investors, and they're friendly with both. So that is a huge plus to you. There's no no's there. I will not be giving you a home that a park owner will not accept of your services. So yes, you can come in, you can rent out, you can rent to own, you can create a note, you can flip it, etc. All allowed. Okay, 2,200 for this one. 250 lot rent, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Numbers are similar, of course. Depending on that one, I'm gonna move on right past it. Here's another one, another real good one that I don't understand why it's being bypassed. This one's located in Augusta, and if you know the demand in Augusta, Georgia, you would know that this is a good deal. For only 2,200, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 350 lot rent, includes water, trash, and lawn care. Home is being sold for what I mentioned, 6 to 650, 18 to 20K. Metal on metal, not the prettiest, but those are my favorite. Metal on metal. All the breakers are missing, but all the wires are there. That's what you want to see. You know, when I say that electrical is the biggest expense in a mobile home, that means that the wires have been stripped. Somebody maliciously just yanked them out all throughout the walls, etc. That's, you know, you're gonna have to bring a licensed contractor, electrician to come in and rewire the entire property. So not only on the material, but also on the labor that is so extensive at work. So that would be a no deal, and I wouldn't even have it on this sheet to be honest with you. It's just not a deal. Next one. Okay, Dothan. These are still mobile homes that are available in the Dothan, Foley, you know, that area in Alabama. Any of you that have land, that have a park that you know that needs mobile homes in that area, here you go. Here's a list of them. Lake Butler Mobile Home Park is still available. I've seen little interest in that. I know it is basically an abandoned mobile home park, but for those of you trying to get started in a mobile home park, this would be a great area, good market. And I mean, the homes that you're seeing here are no different than the homes that you're seeing back here that I'm showing you. So, you know, just because they're abandoned doesn't mean anything. Actually, a lot easier to work in. You don't have to deal with old habits or tenants. So that's eliminated. Greensboro's coming. This one here, I am highly tempted on keeping on myself. As a matter of fact, I've already sent a few contractors in the area. So I've already got a couple estimates on this one. So if nobody gets it this week, I will be keeping it. But 3 bedroom, 2 bath, Tallahassee, Florida, Brittany Estates Mobile Home Park. Okay. Home is being sold for 3K, rental rate at 758 to 800. You see there's still a good spread. Resale 23 to 25K, and of course interest you tack on if you do an RTO. The numbers look good on that. I have a couple mobile homes still in this park that I've had for years, so RTO is just a good park. This is actually a park that allows Airbnb. A very nice park. And the only reason I know that is because one of the properties that I have, I sold to an investor, which I was fine with until he kept talking subleasing. I was not allowing such because that's not what you do with a contract. But he kept on talking about Airbnb, this and that kind of thing, the numbers. And I was like, well, I do kind of want to learn Airbnb anyway. Let's give it a shot. Yes, very good numbers. You know, I collect 850 from him and he's collecting 2+ K every month. So Airbnb works, something that I still have in my near future to get into. And yes, some parks allow it. So this one here has to be moved. A single wide 3298 model. I'll let you see these move, the ones that need to be moved. These are the ones that I'm talking about. They're slight pending until tomorrow because we are, what happened? Here we go. These are in Bessemer, Alabama, which is the west of, well, it's actually south of Birmingham, Alabama. So, and I was corrected, by the way. I had different numbers on this the other day when I had them on here. So lot rent is 500. It is being sold for 3,200. Now notice it is a single wide, but it is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, which is the most desirable single wide. Rental rates in the area, however, are 850 to 925 according to management and other properties. So the numbers, even though high in lot rent, they're there. Now think about an RTO, you'd be at 1,000. So it is there. Other one also in Bessemer, Alabama. Another 3.2. This is, I mean, this is a beautiful home. This is newer up, 05 model, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 500 again, 850 to 925. The numbers are slightly higher, and you could do a little bit more than that on this one, especially vinyl slide, shingle roof. I mean, it's a no-brainer. This is a good deal. Adairsville has got to be moved. This is North Georgia. I think it's near Calhoun. Beautiful home, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, and it is pending. I apologize. Pending as of this week. Huge mobile home. Not the widest, but the longest. Bloomingdale, another one, also pending. See, I'm behind, guys. I need to get in here. Now, tomorrow, I have a couple people that I think are going to go see this mobile home here. This is in Savannah. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 84 model, double wide 28 by 50, shows 48, but it's technically 850, 28 by 50. We are asking 4,500 at this time, or best offer, of course, it does need to be moved. So don't let the wonderful lawn fool you on this one. That's a good home. This one, not the best of pictures, of course. It's a single wide in Little Wissy. Never say that right. 14 by 70, 80 model. Asking only 2,500. That's a hot area, by the way, east. So anybody interested in that? Memphis, like I said, we got all those coming, so that will be available hopefully next week. I should have all the files, all the pictures. They're starting to come in. Can't wait on those. That's a good market. It's actually where a couple of my coaches are from, as a matter of fact. Brunswick, Georgia. So these are a park that is closing. Homes need to go. I'm gonna just let you review this here, and there's a link that I'm gonna attach to here tomorrow, by the way, so you can click on and see a little bit more details on this. But just a bunch of single wides, a couple double wides that all need to be moved. Fairly good condition, 80s to 90s. You have about a month tops to be able to move this home, so something to keep in mind. You go a couple more pictures, so I'll let you review. I am not crazy about taking inventory outside of states that I'm not working in yet. You know, it takes me a couple minutes to figure out the markets, but you got to think in this. And for those of you trying to invest out of state, out of market, it can be done. I do it all the time. It just takes you think about rebuilding an entire team at this point. You got to get new contractors. You got to get new boots on the ground. You got to build new relationships with the tax assessor's office, DMVs, park management. It can all be done. How long will it take you to do that though? So, you know, master one area and then just keep spreading. These two here came from direct park owners that we do business here all throughout Georgia. They have parks everywhere around the U.S. And these parks, basically, they came to me and please take this inventory. Let's see what we can do. They've been set for a while. Okay, we took them. So here they are. Kentucky, Indiana. Okay, no different than the homes we have down here. So some better condition than others. There's a double wide. This one right here. I am looking at keeping this one. Be interested. I go ahead and get me one in Indiana somewhere. That's new market. Texas is where I keep on holding back for specific reasons. Just I have so many things coming around this area that, you know, I'm going to get in Texas and Arizona this year for sure. It is coming. Empty pads. You can look at these for yourself. Areas that need mobile homes at this time, areas that are coming, you know, awesome. If you have inventory, you know, nearby areas, you can bring the mobile homes into. The mobile home park, a couple people were asking about, does have a link. You're able to click on it and go see the all the entire pictures, photos on the inside, exterior of the mobile homes. And if this is a park, it'll give you all the specifics and, of course, better breakdown. So if the two people that asked about this earlier today are ready to make an offer, just email me directly, j@garciamhu.com. And we'll be sure to take care of that. And I'm deleting this here because this is not for sale anymore. Ignore. Okay. And of course, upcoming deals. So this is where we're at. And these are a couple of the cities that I mentioned that we have a lot of inventory. Finally, after a while, finally post-COVID, hopefully we can stop saying that word. A lot of documents are finally going to be cleared out, cleaned, and then we can move forward with the properties. That's really the only holdback. Well, we can just work off with a bill of sale. We'll wait on the liens to clean out, and then we'll get you titles. No, you'll get us titles, or at least in process, and then we can go forward. So that's where we're at. All right, a couple announcements, but here, real quick, let me get to these. Let me give you this announcements real quick first before I get started on the questions here. And if anybody needs to present a deal, of course, drop a comment and I'll open the floor for you. So I know whether you're in real estate or mobile homes, the biggest task, one of the biggest tasks that you're going to have to deal with is going to be contractors, handyman. They are just not reliable. Yes and no. I mean, you know, there are special people. I'll say that, and I'll say that respectfully because I have some great handyman contractors in certain areas, and then some that just choose not to come back to work ever. So that being said, however, you know, you should have a backup after backup. And it got me thinking when we ran into an issue in Central Georgia with a contractor, which we are dealing with. But I need to have backups for my own properties as much as maybe just have contacts on there. Now, part of these coaching calls that we do on Sunday, I've been meaning to bring a contractor or a couple contractors just to kind of talk and break down some of these things. That would be a good coaching call for y'all for the coaching series. But that being said, is I took the time, and it has taken some time because the way you do it, if you follow my coaching, is you blast out social media for I need a contractor and or handyman, and you take a bunch of numbers. You take a bunch of numbers, a bunch of contacts, and then you spend a day, 20, 30, 50, even more. I've been known to interview a couple contractors in a day sitting. I'm asking for all specifics I want to know, and out of those 100, maybe 30 of those check out. Out of those 30, maybe 10 are actually ones that I want to use. So you see how you go through the whole process. If you need coaching on that, I'll be happy to coach you on it. But all in all, what I did was I spent time just finding contractors in areas that we do have mobile homes at this time. So, you know, if you're looking to invest in one of these properties that you see located wherever it may be, odds are I already have contractors that I can contact you. We weren't doing that before, but we are doing that now. I can hand you numbers. Now, I've already kind of, in a sense, pre-screened them, but it is still your job to go in and make sure that it's going to be a good fit between you themselves and the job. So, you know, yes, I do have contractors in these areas at this time, especially Macon. Dublin definitely got quite a bit. And then North Georgia. We got a lot of those up there in, where was it? Tallahassee. Uh, like I said, the one y'all saw in Tallahassee earlier, if nobody gets it tonight, I'm going to keep it because the numbers are really good on this. And I'm thinking this is more like 27K, 27.5 if I keep it. So we are actually having contractors already going in, and I've gotten a couple quotes. So I like them. I like the quotes, and I like the numbers where it's sitting. Shockingly, I'll have less in this double wide if I do take it on for myself than I would a single wide. So one of those kind of things. It just worked out that way. But yeah. What else? Let me see. Okay. Price drops we mentioned about. And then of course, I am interviewing a few people to bring on board, not through GMHU just yet, but more so directly as a wholesaler, as a bird dog, as a sales agent, as whatever you want to call yourself. Some of this inventory, if you have investors, if you know where to blast them and help us out, you know, my time is limited. I can't do but so much at this time. Our company is growing, which is a beautiful, blessing thing. But I need assistance. I need one of you or a few of you to come on board and start helping me get rid of some of this inventory. This sheet here is only going to get bigger and bigger. And we're starting to get private money lenders, hard money lenders. We're starting to get a lot of people's attention on here, and they are ready. So the next step after this, probably starting next month, is I'm going to connect some of you investors with some hard and private money lenders. I may just coach y'all both in between and walk y'all through the deal. But I myself mentioned that I can't take too many more JVs, and it just takes a while. I love them, but my portfolio is enough of them. 100 RTOs a month to manage is plenty fine. So getting another one just means 3-4 weeks or even 2 minimum to rehab another one and walk an investor and step by step. I love it, but I don't need any more. So I'd be happy to walk all you through though and connect you with hard private money lenders, contractors, contracts, closings. I mean, anymore, I just do it myself, right? So it is all there. No excuses. Let me see. Questions, comments. What do y'all got? Okay, great. Admin is doing their job. Good to see. Can a house be moved out of the land? Any of them? Not asking on one specific. Carla, yes, they can be moved out of there. Just pay attention to the tabs on the spreadsheet that you see on the bottom. If you see like Tallahassee, would say Tallahassee, Florida, double wide, obviously cannot. But if you look at Daresville, Georgia, it says move. So that one can be moved. And you can always send me an email if you're not sure. Bloomingdale, Georgia, move. So, you know, it just depends. It should be listed on there accordingly, though. Okay. I have a mobile home park to sell in North Dakota. Maybe I'm in the wrong meeting. Heidi, you are not in the wrong meeting. You're able to present that on here. We have investors, like I said, everywhere. And a lot of private money lenders are very quiet on this call. You may never know who it is. And they may be looking. So if you want to present that here in a minute, just send me another comment and I'll be happy to open the floor for you. How can we listen to this recording for later? And how do you reach out to purchase some mobile homes? Thank you. I would also love to send you a mobile home park deal, Columbia. Yes. You know, if you live in South Carolina, somebody was talking about South Carolina the other day, said, well, I'm having a hard time finding deals. South Carolina is the capital of mobile homes. If you can't find a deal in South Carolina, you're not looking right. Something is off. They are everywhere. Think about Hinesville, Augusta, Savannah, mobile home, mobile home, mobile home, everywhere. There's deals everywhere. That's what that means. Somebody lives in one, somebody has one. There's deals around the corner. But yes, to answer that question, how can you listen to this recording? It will be blasted on YouTube tomorrow morning. It's part of the recap. It'll be on there, and I may be able to link it onto Facebook. Let's Do Deals. If you don't follow that group page, go ahead and do that as well. But it'll be on there. So yes, send me j@garciamhu.com. Send me that deal in Columbia. I'd love to see it. Okay. Isabel, do you have any contractors in Macon, Georgia? Yes, a lot of them. A lot of good ones too. Now, all right, keep going here. More information. Okay. All right. I think the link's been posted on there. I don't know what that link is for through the admin, but okay. Anybody has a deal. That includes also Instagram. Let's see. I don't know if I have any questions over here. I don't think so. But any questions, contractors? Yes, I'm doing my best. This is part of technically coaching to go in and interview these people. It takes time. It is a job. I mean, I want to see pictures, previous jobs they've done. I want referrals. And yes, you call referrals. I had an investor say, well, I did everything you said, and the contractor still was no good. First question I asked him was, did you call his references? Did you call all them and kind of see how the work they've done? Well, he gave me 5, but no, I didn't really get time to do that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's the references. I have gotten references from contractors, and I call them, and it wasn't good. Maybe the contractor thought, well, he won't actually call them. Well, I did, and I got what I needed out of that. So, we're seeing Macon, Georgia. Okay, same question there. Are these ones making? Yes, same mobile homes. Having difficulty finding funding for mobile home park. When it comes to a mobile home park, it is a lot easier to get lending from. You can actually do credit unions and banks traditional. Why? Because it has real property, real estate. So even though there's mobile homes everywhere, what they're actually concerned is the real estate part, which is the land. Can't take the home with you, the land with you. So that's how they see it as a true security. You just have to be able to put the package together, and how you present it makes a huge difference. So you can get with me on that as well. I'll be happy to help. Please, let me see. Okay. Any other questions, comments? Try to see what else I have to announce on here. Okay. Next call will be on Sunday, coming up Sunday. That will be, I don't know what the topic is going to be on just yet. I typically Wednesday or Thursday is when I'll go ahead and blast what the topic will be on. I had talked to a couple investors that are also doing educational up north. They may be on the call. We'll see on that. But if y'all have a topic, something you're struggling with, maybe finding a little hard to do, those are always the best calls. You can send me an email, j@garciamhu.com, and I'd be happy to make that call happen for y'all. What's your email again? There you go. Good deal. Okay. Any other questions, comments, deals? Get them while they last. This weekend they will be on Craigslist, and they don't last there. So, all right. Please send a list when I was making Isabel. So Isabel, you'll get that spreadsheet. Like I said, the spreadsheet will be on Let's Do Deals Facebook group. You can just click on that, or if you're part of our email database, which you are, I know you are, it'll be sent to you tomorrow morning. So you'll get that. But all right, I think this does it for Instagram. That's all we got for tonight. I actually have a coaching call to get to now, 7:30. So all you have a great evening, and send us emails. We'll talk to you then. Thank you for joining.